I am a mutt, basically, for a background. I was all over the place. You basically throw a dart at a dartboard, and I've probably done it. I do have a business degree, started that right off the bat and realized it's just not for me. Became a mom. I became a makeup artist. I worked with some beauty stores. I worked for Enterprise Rent-A-Car. I've done all sorts of things. Always loved writing. It's always been my preferred form of communication. I always feel that I can do a much better job getting my thoughts across via the written word rather than through my mouth. It never works out well that way. So when I was starting to figure out, okay, what's some way that I can use what I already feel like I'm good at, that I love doing, but at the same time can also potentially help my career path. And so a Google rabbit hole popped up for CCA, and I loved everything about it, especially the energy, and signed right up. I figured, okay, this is going to be great. It'll be my backup plan in case I ever get laid off from work. Because you hear about those happening all the time. Must have been intuition, because 9 months later I was laid off because I had already started the modules and going through everything. It made for a really quick and easy transition for me to go into copywriting. I think it was, 30 days from when I got laid off that I launched my website and my career, 6 weeks before I got my first job, which was really, really exciting. But as I continued on the path, as much as I loved what I was doing, it didn't align with who I actually am. Me being such a horrible, horrible introvert, I wanted to do something that could really have a bigger impact on the world in that realm. And so I started thinking about doing a transition then. I was doing okay with the copywriting. I had only been maybe 6 months in and was covering my expenses, so I consider that a win. I'm like, if I can have the freedom, I want to still have all of it. I mean, isn't that what we always strive to? We always say we can't have it all, but I'm going to try as best I can. I know I can't, but if I can change things up and have different things in my life that really fulfill me, then I want to do that. But what really helped me was everything that I learned from the CCA, treating things as a business, looking at the steps of starting a business. I didn't have to outsource doing my own brand guide and tone and voice and all of that. And I've written my own funnels, and it really helped me fine tune really who I am, what I want, because I looked at my life and where I was headed from the point of view as a copywriter, being succinct. What do I want? What's my call to action? And so it's why I might not be doing copywriting. I truly, truly wouldn't be where I'm at now had I not gone through all of that. And so just launched my very first digital course for helping introverts. I can't tell you how much more succinct my emails are and how much better the responses are from everything that I've learned. And so the first thing I actually did was start with the brand guide and the brand voice and the brand tone, because I wanted to make sure that anything that I did from here on out exemplifies everything that is in that. I wanted to create my persona, my voice. And this way, if I'm working on social media or I am working on a course or emails or funnels or anything like that, branching out, just talking to people about what I do, wanted to make sure it was super, super clear on who I am, what I stand for, and all of that. And the skills that I learned, and I even dug up all the worksheets from the modules and redid them all for me. And that way I made sure I didn't miss any steps. It also helped open up other avenues that I'm like, oh, you know what? I never thought about that. Let's go down this little rabbit hole. So that way we're able to take just a really holistic view and approach and get a solid foundation before I do anything else. And part of that was joining the CCA. Part of that was my transition into starting my own business, helping introverts.